Hello, all my dear students. My name is Ajay Gulati. Welcome to Sri Jain's Rank Zone classes. Students, I am your friend and mentor for the mathematics portion that is we often call as quantitative aptitude. In these classes, in the coming classes, we will be discussing the topic algebra as you can see on your screen. And this is our class 1 for algebra. Algebra class 01. I'll be telling you a few very basic formulas which you must be knowing, but a few extensions to that, to those formulas which you must be knowing, but you might be aware of, but you won't be able to, you won't be using them right now. So let's start directly with the formulas and the shortcuts which are used using those formulas. See, all of you know what is x square minus y square. X square minus y square is x minus y and then comes the next formula x plus y square. X plus y whole square. What is x plus y whole square? This is x square plus y square plus 2xy. Then comes x minus y whole square. This is again x square plus y square. But here there is a negative sign minus 2xy. Now let's say this is the first formula. Suppose this is the second formula. Based on these, which formulas are frequently used? The sum of these two. If you are sometimes asked x plus y square and x minus y square to add these up, what will your result be when you add both of these? This and this gets added up. Twice of x square plus twice of y square. This cancel. Next, x plus y square minus x minus y square. This becomes what? This minus this. This is 4xy. Okay. So these are the two formulas which are used very often. X plus y square plus x minus y square is equal to twice of x square plus y square, and their difference is 4xy. This must be clear to all of you. Okay. Next is x plus y plus z whole square. This is equal to what? This is x square plus y square plus z square plus double of xy plus yz plus zx. X plus y plus z square is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus double of xy plus yz plus zx. This is the next thing. And one more formula which I'll be using later on, but let me introduce the formula to you. See, you know what is x cube minus y cube. X cube minus y is x minus y, then bracket x square plus xy plus y square. Similarly, just sorry. Yeah. Similarly, if I write x4 minus y4, x4 minus y4, what will happen then? That will be x minus y, and look, the power is 4. Let's start with 3 now. X cube, keep on reducing the power of x by 1 each time. Next time it will be x ki power 0, but I won't be writing it. Then keep on increasing the power of y. There is no y here, put 1 y here. Put 2 y's here, put 3 y's here. This is the logic. If I tell you the formula, the formula for any power, suppose this is x ki power 5 minus y raised to power 5, it will be what? X minus y. Then I'll write a x4, then I write a x cube and y. I will decrease the power of x in every subsequent term and increase the power of y. Finally, it will be y4 only. The main thing is x minus y should be in the beginning. Then this maximum power is 5. So here 1 less than 5, that is 4, 4. The sum of all the powers will be 4 over here. 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 1 plus 3, 4. This is again 4. So this is how the formula goes. Okay. You have got the formula? Yes, you have got the formula. Now you can do any sort of question which comes based upon this formulas. Fine. Let's start with the questions now. Let's start with the easy question. We are given x square minus y square is equal to 80. This I can write as x minus y into x plus y. This will be what? 80. We need to find the average of x and y. So very easily, x plus y, the value of x minus y is 8. I put 8 over here. This is equal to 80. So x plus y is equal to 10. Average of x, y. Average means what? Average means x plus y divided by 2, that is 5. Okay. Very clear to all. Next one. Now what we need to find is we are given 1.5x is equal to 0.04y, or I can say x by y is equal to 0.04 over 1.5. Very clear. This can further be written as x by y is equal to 4 upon 150 or 2 upon 75. So assume, let x is equal to 2, y is equal to 75. X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 75. We'll see. Now y square minus x square, y square plus 2xy plus x square. This will give you what? Y minus x, y plus x divided by, this is x plus y whole square, x plus y into x plus y. X plus y and x plus y will get cancelled off. What you are left with is y minus x upon 1 plus xy or some y plus x. Okay. Either you can put the values, better you put the values. What will happen when you put the values? Y minus x will be 75 minus 2, 75 plus 2, that is 73 upon 77. Okay, dear students. Next one. Now we have, in the next question, we have x minus y is equal to 2. X square plus y square is equal to 20. This is given to you. Then the value of x plus y square is, you need to find x plus y square. X plus y square is x square plus y square plus 2xy. This is what now. If I square it, what do I get? If I square it, what do I get? I get x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 4. From here, what do I get? If I put this x square plus y square is equal to 20, what do I get? 20 minus 2xy is equal to 4. Or I can say the value of 2xy is 20 minus 4. This is equal to 16. So this thing is equal to 16, and x square plus y square is already, we know, 20. So 20 plus 16, this is 36. These are some basic sort of questions which I'm sure you will be able to do yourself. Okay, let's take another question. X is equal to b plus c minus 2a. y is equal to c plus a minus 2b, z is equal to a plus b minus 2c. Then the value of x square plus y square minus z square plus 2xy. Find x square plus y square minus z square plus 2xy. It is actually easy to do. X square plus y square plus 2xy minus z square. This is the thing. This is what x plus y square minus z square. Now what will be x plus y, dear students? From here x plus y will be c, and c is 2c. This is minus 2a and plus a. So this is minus a. This is b and this is minus 2b. So this is minus b. X plus y is equal to, if I take a minus common, what do I get? I get a plus b minus c. Or I can say x plus y is equal to minus z. Fine, dear student, this is what? This is nothing but z. So now we have x plus y square minus z square, or I can say minus z square minus then z square. So this will be z square minus z square, or this will be equal to 0. Easily done, dear students. Let's take the next one. We have x is equal to a plus 1 by a, y is equal to a minus 1 by a. What do we need to find? We need to find x4 plus y4 minus 2x square y square, or I can say I need to find x square square plus y square square minus 2 into x square and y square. This will be what? X square minus y square whole square. Fine, this is what I require. Or I can say x minus y into x plus y square of this. Now, what will be x plus y? X plus y will be clearly 2a. What will be x minus y? It will be 2 by a, twice of 1 by a. So just put the value and you will get the answer very easily. X minus y is 2a into 2 by a to a cancel. This will give you 4 square, or you can say 16 as your answer, dear students. Okay. Let's do the next one. Now this is a special type of question I will be discussing with you, and I will tell you a special type of solution for this. We are given x4 plus x square y square plus y4. This is equal to 21. We are also given x square plus xy plus y square. Although this is given to us as 3, fine, I'll write it. Now what happens is, if I multiply this with this, this so far it is given. Now this is something we are doing deliberately on our own. X square minus xy plus y square. So how can I read it? I can read it as x square plus y square plus xy. Then x square plus y square minus xy. Now what will happen? This is like a plus b, a minus b. So it become, what does it become? It become x square plus y square square minus xy square, or it becomes x4 plus y4 plus 2x square y square minus x square y square. Okay. So finally, what do I get? x4 plus y4 plus x square y square. So what does it mean? It means this thing can be written as this thing. Okay, dear students. So if this is 21, I can say this is equal to 21. But I'm writing all this again for you, my dear students. That is x4 plus y4 plus x square y square. Okay, x4 plus y4 plus x square y square is equal to x square plus y square plus xy, x square plus y square minus xy. Now if I put the values, this is 21, this is 3, this value I need to find. Okay, so from here what do I get? 7 is equal to x square plus y square minus xy. Sorry. Now what do I have? I have x square plus y square minus xy is equal to 7, and x square plus y square plus xy is equal to 3. If I add both of these, what do I get? Let's say this is first, this is second. If I do second minus first, what do I get? 3 minus 7 is equal to this to this cancel, this to this cancel, xy minus minus xy, that will be 2xy. So from here, what I can say, 2xy is equal to minus 4. Therefore, what will be 4xy? That will be minus 8. This is a very important question, and these days this question is asked in many of the exams. So from next time, you just concentrate on this part. I had to teach you the basics for the first time. Next time, what you will do? You will just 21 by 3. 21 by 3 will give you 7. This 7 will be the value of x square plus y square minus xy. Then you have got this particular value, this particular value. Sorry, you already had this value. This value you already had. This one you have found. You can do whatever operation you want to do on this. Okay. So let's take the next one. Again, an important question. X plus 1 by x, x minus 1 by x square plus 1 by x square minus 1, x square plus 1 by x square plus 1. This is what this is. This portion, if I solve, this becomes x square minus 1 by x square. Then what do I have is, this is a minus b, this is a plus b, so it becomes a square minus b square. Now it is x square minus 1 by x square into, this is something a plus b whole square. If I solve this a plus b whole square, it becomes a square plus b square plus 2ab minus 1. This becomes what? X square minus 1 by x square, x4 plus 1 by x4 plus, this is 2 minus 1. Now what does it become? Look dear student, this is written actually, this is written x square minus 1 by x square. Then it is x square square plus 1 by x square square plus 1. This one I can read as, this 2 minus 1 is 1. This one I am reading as x square into 1 by x square. Now, my dear students, what is this written? This is written a minus b in one bracket. In the other bracket, it is a square plus b square plus ab. This is the formula. What? This is the formula for a cube minus b cube. Okay, dear students. So your answer will be x square cube minus 1 by x square cube, or that will be x की power 6 minus 1 by x की power 6. So this is your answer. X raised to power 6 minus x raised to power 1 by minus 1 by x raised to power 6. This is your answer. Clear to all? The next question now. Now we have question based on a plus b plus c whole square. A plus b plus c whole square. Right now we are given these values a square plus b square plus c square, a plus b plus c. We have to find this. Given a plus b plus c is equal to 7, then a plus b plus c whole square will be what? A plus b plus c whole square will be a square plus b square plus c square plus double of ab plus bc plus c. This is the formula which we have discussed initially. If not, this we have discussed, but still this is the formula. Okay. Now this will be what? 7 square is equal to, instead of, in place of this I write 21 plus 2 into ab plus bc plus ca. AB plus BC plus CA. This is 49 is equal to 21 plus AB plus BC plus CA. This gets subtracted. This becomes 28 is equal to double of AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, dear students. So AB plus BC plus CA becomes 14. I'm sure this must be clear to all of you. Let's take the next one. Now this is a good one. Okay. See, what do we require right now? The value of half a plus b plus c, a minus b square, b minus c square, c minus a square. We are given a, b, b, c, c, a is equal to 8. A, b plus b, c plus c is equal to 8. But before this, students, there is one more thing in this particular question. You have, I think you have got the formula clearly. The other thing could be, see, if you can assume the values, this is 4, let's say this is 2, this is 1. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7, verified. Then 4 square, 16, 2 square, 4, c square, 116 plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 21. Therefore, a is equal to 4, b is equal to 2, c is equal to 1 also satisfies these values. Okay, we can also solve by putting, we can also solve by putting values. Okay, dear students, let's take the next one. AB BCCA is equal to 8. A square plus b square plus c square is equal to 20. Then a possible value of half a plus b plus c, a minus b square plus b minus c square plus c minus a square is. See, students, actually the thing is, if I say a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca, what does this amount to? Can I do it like half? Take 2 common and multiply by 2 everywhere. Minus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. Okay, forget about the question. This I can further write as half. There are two a squares. Let me write one a square here, the other a square here. There are two b square. Let me write one b square here, the other b square here. There are two c squares. This one c square here, one c square here, minus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ca. A plus b plus c is also something we need to find, and we can find it very easily. This part is easy. How come? See, let me find it here. What we have, we know a plus b plus c square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus double of ab plus bc plus ca. AB plus BC plus CA. Okay, dear students, if I put the values, I get A plus B plus C square. A square plus B square plus C square. What is A square plus B square plus C square? 20 plus 2 into 8. A plus B plus C square is equal to 36. That means A plus B plus C is equal to 6. Now, let's move toward the bottom part of the question. A plus B plus C, we have 6. A plus B plus C, we have 6. Then A square plus B square plus C square. What is A square plus B square plus C square? That is 20 minus AB plus BC plus CA. 20 minus AB plus BC plus CA. What is AB, BC, CA? The value of AB, BC, CA is 8. So this is your answer, my dear students. This is what? 6 into 12. Or that will be equal to 72. This is your answer. So students, from here, what have we learned from the previous question? The thing which we have learned from the previous question is, whenever you have a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca, this can further be written as half a minus b square plus b minus c square plus c minus a square. This is something which we have learned from this question. Okay, dear students, should I move ahead and take the next question? Just give me a second. I'll do this sort of question just after teaching you the basics for this. This one is also a good question. 11 plus 2 root 8 is closest to the value of 11 plus 2 root 8 is closest to 18. See, dear student, this is what 11 plus 2. How can I write this 18? Can I write it like 9 into root 9 into 2? Then I can make it like 11 into 2 into 3 into root 2. Can I interpret this as A and this as B? If this is A, this is B, let me make it 9 plus 2 into 3 into root 2. Now what it becomes? This becomes A square, this becomes B square. If this is A and this is B. If 3 is A, B is root 2, then this becomes A square plus B square plus 2AB. Therefore, this is written in the form A square plus B square plus 2AB. Okay, dear students, this is written as A square plus B square plus 2AB. So we can say this is what the given expression is: 3 plus 3 square plus root 2 square plus 2 into 3 into root 2, or 3 plus we have 3 plus root 2 square. This is the expression. The question was this, dear students. This is the question: 11 plus 2 root 18. We need to find the value of this expression. Okay, we need to find the value of this expression. So this becomes what? This becomes 3 plus root 2. What is the value of 3 plus root 2? This is 3 plus 1.4142 or 4.4142. So this is your answer: 4.414. 4.4. This is your answer. Next question. Again, a similar question. 9 minus, let's start with whatever is required. Let's start with 11 minus 6 root 2. 11 can be written as 9 plus 2 minus 2 into 3 into root 2. This is what? 3 square plus root 2 square minus 2 into 3 into root 2. That becomes a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay. A square plus b square minus 2b, that is a minus b square. Okay. Therefore, 11 minus 6 root 2 is equal to 3 minus root 2 square, or under root 11 minus 6 root 2 will be what? 3 minus root 2. Clear, dear student? 3 minus root 2. Now what we have now? 9 minus 2 into 11 minus 6 root 2 is equal to 9 minus 2 into, put the value of under root 11 minus 6 root 2 as 3 minus root 2. What does it become now? This becomes 9 minus 6, 9 minus 6 plus 2 root 2. This can further be written as 3 plus 2 root 2, which can further be written as 3 will be written as 2 plus 1 plus 2 into root 2 into 1. Okay, this is what? This is a square, this is b square, this is 2a, this is b. So this becomes what? A plus b whole square. A plus b is, this root 2 is a and b is 1. Root 2 plus 1 whole square. This will give you what? Root 2 plus 1. This will give you 1.414 plus 1, or this will give you what? 2.4. This is your answer. Okay, dear students, let's move towards the next one. Let's proceed to one more very important question, that is this will actually involve a lot of concepts. We will take it slowly, one thing at a time. This question involves a few concepts. After that, I will tell you a shortcut. X plus y plus z is equal to 19. X square plus y square plus z square is equal to 133. X z is equal to y square. Okay. Let's start from the scratch, from the very basic formula. What is x plus y plus z square? That is x square plus y square plus z square plus twice of xy plus yz plus zx. Clear? This becomes what? X plus y plus z square is 19. So this becomes 19 square is equal to. We are also given the value of x square plus y square plus z square, that is 133 plus double of xy plus yz plus zx is given as y square. I put y square. Now what do I observe? See, this is 19 square is equal to, I can write 361 then minus 133, but rather I can write this as 19 into 7, plus then I can write twice of, if I take y common from here, if I take a y common, what I am left with is x plus y plus z. X plus y plus z. Okay, if I take a y common. So this is 19 into 9 is equal to 19 into 7 plus 2 into y into 19. So what do I observe now? I get 90. If I take a 19 common, 19, 19, 19 cancel is equal to 7 plus 2y. Next, I get 12 is equal to 2y or y is equal to 6. So far you have reached. Okay, so far you have reached. What do you think about the difference between z and x? Dear students, now since you have reached this part, I will tell you the direct shortcut from here only. Otherwise, also you could have thought of the shortcut. But let's finish it by conventional method so that you may learn a few formulas. Then I will tell you the shortcut. Now y is equal to 6. If I put the value of y is equal to 6, what do I get? I get x plus z is equal to 19 minus 6, that is x plus z is equal to 13. One thing. Other thing is x square plus y square plus 6 square is equal to 133. From here, what do I get? X square plus z square plus y square. Okay, or let it be x square plus y square plus z square. X square plus z square is equal to 97, but you don't need it. Just pardon me for writing this because this is not actually needed. What we need is, the other thing that we need is the other equation that is given to us, xz is equal to y square. This employs xz is equal to 36. Now you need to find the difference between z and x. How can you find z and x, difference between z and x? I have told you a formula initially. What is the formula initially which I told you? X minus z square. A minus b square is what? A plus b square minus 4ab. Okay, now the things are easy. How come the things are easy? Look, x plus z square will be what? X plus z, 13. 13 square minus 4 into 36. This is what? This is equal to 169 minus 144. This is equal to x minus z square is equal to 25, or I can say x minus z is equal to 5. You have got the value. Okay, but this question could also be done by putting values. How can we put values? See, if we can assume a bit, assuming values, what are the values which we can assume? See, x y z 19, x square y square z square 33, x z is equal to y square. If I assume x is equal to 9, z is equal to 6, sorry, y is equal to 6, z is equal to 4, then all the conditions are satisfied. 4 plus 6 plus 9, 19. X into z, 9 into 4, 36 is equal to 6 square. This is also satisfied. What is x square? 81. What is y square? 36. What is z square? 16. 52 plus 81, 133. Assuming values also, you can do this question. I'm sure this portion also must be clear to all of you. Okay, dear students, let's proceed to the next concept now. Now we will be discussing a very, very important concept. What is the concept? If any time IFF has a special relevance, that is what if this is x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0. If the sum of squares of 3 or 4 numbers is 0, then x is equal to y is equal to 0 is equal to z, all are 0. Then what? X is equal to y is equal to z, all are 0. The reason is, students, see, if I say x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0, when I say x square plus y square plus z square is equal to 0, it means, what does it means? It means that three numbers are added, three numbers three non-negative numbers are added. Let's talk about this. When I say x, it means three non-negative numbers are added. Non-negative numbers are added. When I say three non-negative, since first I write, since the square of any number is the square of any number is positive or zero. Square cannot be negative. Okay, square cannot be negative. Square cannot be negative. Square cannot be negative. It means that three non-negative numbers are added. If I do x square plus y square plus z square, their minimum sum can be zero only when all the three are zero. If any of them is positive, if any of the x, y, and z are positive, then x square plus y square plus z square will be what? Will be positive. So what will be positive. So what I intend to teach you, or what I want you to learn is, if this sum is not positive, this is zero. This is only possible when x is equal to 0, when y is equal to 0, when z is equal to 0. This is the thing you need to keep in mind. Now, what is the result? Corollary result. Okay. Corollary means what we can derive from this. What we can derive from this is, if any time we are being told x minus a square plus y minus b square plus z minus c square is equal to 0. If x minus a square plus y minus b square plus z minus c square is equal to 0, then x is equal to a, y is equal, then I'll write in detail, then x minus a is equal to 0, y minus b is equal to 0, and z minus c is equal to 0. That is, x is equal to a, y is equal to b, z is equal to c. Students, you don't know how many times this formula will be used. It will be used enormous number of times. Whenever we have this thing x minus a square plus y minus b square plus z minus c square, this is equal to 0, then x is equal to a, y is equal to b, and z is equal to c. I hope you can memorize this small thing. Okay, dear students. So we'll be doing questions on this now. Let's take a very basic question first. We are given x minus 3 square, y minus 4 square, z minus 5 square is equal to 0. What I have told you, if the sum of squares is 0, what does it mean? It means x minus 3 is equal to 0, y minus 4 is equal to 0, z minus 5 is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 3, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 5. Then x plus y plus z will be what? 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, 3 plus 4 plus 5. This will be equal to what? 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 5, 12. This is your answer, option number 4. Okay, dear students, let's take one more. The next question is, we have to find the value of x minus y given x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay, what do we need to find? X minus y. See, Can I write it as x square minus 4x plus y square minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0? I see this is written as x square minus 2 into 2x or x into 2 plus y square minus 2 into y into 2 plus this 8 I can interpret as 4 plus 4 or 2 square plus 2 square. Now this 2 square comes over here plus y square minus 2 into y into 2 plus 1 more 2 square. This is equal to 0. So what I am left with is x minus 2 square plus y minus 2 square is equal to 0. As I told you, x will be 2 and y will also be 2. The sum of two squares is 0. This implies x minus 2 is equal to 0 and y minus 2 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 2. This you must have got it, dear students. Okay. Yeah. Let me take the next one. If a, b, c are real and a square plus b square plus c square is equal to double of a minus b minus c minus 3, then the value of 2a minus 3b plus 4c is, we have to find the value of 2a minus 3b plus 4c. So what do I have? We have a square plus b square plus c square is equal to 2a minus 2b minus 2c minus 3. I'll write it as minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. How I'll tell you. So this becomes a square minus 2a. This minus 1 I bring over here plus 1 plus b square plus 2b plus 1 plus c square plus 2c plus 1. Everything moves to this side and this everything becomes 0 over here. Now this I can write as a minus 1 square plus b plus 1 square plus c plus 1 square is equal to 0. Okay, dear students. So here what I get is a minus 1 is equal to 0, b plus 1 is equal to 0, c plus 1 is equal to 0. That is a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 1, c is equal to minus 1. Then the value of 2a minus 3b plus 4c is, we have to find 2a minus 3b plus 4c. That is 2 into a is 1 minus 3, b is minus 1, c is minus 1. That is 2 plus 3 minus 4 or 5 minus 4, that is equal to 1. Clear, dear students? Should we take the next one? This is easy actually. We have done these sort of questions many now. We are given x minus 3 square plus y minus 5 square plus z minus 4 square is equal to 0. What does it mean? It means x minus 3 is equal to 0, y minus 5 is equal to 0, z minus 4 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 3, y is equal to 5 and z is equal to 4. We have to find x square by 9 plus y square by 25 plus z square by 16. This will be what? X square is 9, y square is 25, z square is 16. And this is your answer. Okay, let's take the next one. Now, this is a very good and tricky question actually. You will have to apply your brain. I would be very happy if you can try this question. Genuinely a good question. You can try it yourself before I do it. See, how will I do it? I have a 2xy. What does 2xy means? 2xy means 2 into 1x into 1y. 1x into 1y. So what does it mean? It means I need 1y square and I also need 1x square. So I break it as x square plus 1x square. Okay, dear students, plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 0. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll write it as x square plus 6x, x square plus 6x plus 9. This is included. Now x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 0. Okay, so what we have is x plus 3 square plus x minus y square is equal to 0. So what do I get now? Sum of two squares is equal to 0. It directly means x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x minus y is equal to 0. The moment I get x plus 3 is equal to 0, what I can say? X is equal to minus 3. From here I can say x is equal to y. Okay, so x is equal to minus 3 is equal to y. This is what now required is what is required? Required is 4x cube minus y cube plus x square y square, or I can say 3x cube 4x cube minus x cube plus x square, that is 3x cube plus x raised to power 4, or I can say x into x cube. Getting it there, so this will come out to be 0. 3x cube plus what is the value of x? The value of this x is minus 3 into x cube. This is 0. This is your answer. A very good question indeed. You can have a momentarily look at it. I should proceed to the next one. Very sorry, students. Let's proceed ahead. But this is not Corona. Next one. We have 9a square plus 4b square plus c square plus 21 is equal to 4 into 3a plus b minus 2c. Let's take one thing at a time. This is 3a square. This is 2b square. This is 1c square. Now, this is 4 into 3. That is, see, if I break this 21, how will I break it? This 21 we will break later on, but let's write this first. 4 into 3a 12a plus 4b minus 2 into 4c. This is easy actually. 2 into 4c. Now see, we have 1c. We have 1c. So I'll write it as 2 into 4 into c. B, we have already 2b. So I will break it as 2 into 2 into 2b. This 12a I will break as 2 into 3a. 2 into 3a. What is 12? 12 is 2 into 3, 4, 4. 2 into 3, 6, 6 into 2, 12. So, my dear students, what's going to happen now? I will write this as 3a square plus 2b square plus 1c square plus 2ab. So, this 2 square I will write 4 square plus 2ab again 2 plus 2 square. Last, this a is 2 square. I wrote this wrong. This is 2 square. Then with b, this is 1. Okay, 2 into 1 into 2b. This is 2 into 1 into 2b, 4b. Then with b, we have a 1 square. And with c, we have a 4. We have what? 2 into 4 into c. So with c, I write a 4 square is equal to this much. Now what I'm left with is 3a square. 3a square plus 2 into 3a into 2. I write this comes over here minus 2 into 3a into 2. Then we have ax square plus minus 2xy. So y we have a 2 square. This 2 square comes over here. Okay. Plus next we have 2b square. 2b square minus 2 into 2b minus 2 into 1 into 2b plus 1 square plus 1c square 1c square plus plus 2 into 4 into c 2 into 4 into c. In the last we have a plus 4 square. Okay, dear students, I close this one. Now this is what this is: 3a minus 2 square plus 2b minus 1 square plus c plus 2 square, c plus 4 square, c plus 4 square, y x square plus y square. This is y is 4. Everything comes over here. This becomes 0 is equal to 0. That way 3a minus 2 is equal to 0. 2b minus 1 is equal to 0. And the last c plus 4 is equal to 0. This implies a is equal to 2 by 3. B is equal to 1 by 2. C is equal to minus 4. Next we have is, what do we require? 9a plus 4b minus c. A is what? 2 by 3. B is what? Half. Minus c is what? Minus 4. So this becomes what? 9 into 2 by 3 is 6 plus 2 plus 4. This becomes 12. This is your answer, my dear students. Okay. I am sure this must be clear to all of you. So my dear students, I hope this is enough for today. We have done the questions related to squares today. Tomorrow we will be starting with the cubes. And I hope I have done all possible sorts of questions from every possible like book or exam, whatever you can say, especially pertaining to your particular exam. Okay. So from my side, it's bye bye for tonight, but with a special message: students, don't merely watch the videos, kindly jot down everything whatever I teach. It's very important that you write, that you practice. Until unless you practice, you can't solve a question in your exam in proper time. Otherwise you will consume a lot of time. In that time in which you can solve one or two questions, you'll be stuck at, you won't be able to solve even one question until unless you practice on your own. Merely by watching a video you won't ever learn mathematics. You will have to write the questions, you will have to practice, you will have to solve them yourself. So with this, I'll take your leave. We'll meet again tomorrow with the next exercise, in which will be taking a plus b whole cubes, a minus b whole cubes, a cube plus b cube, a cube minus b cube, so on. And if time permits me for tomorrow, then I'll take a special formula, a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. That will be from tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Take care.